I'm Amy.
I'm Lauren.
And this is
Brutally Honest Beer Reviews, where we don't know much, but we do know beer and food.
That's right. That beer and food, that's our jam. That's what we're all about. And so we wanted to take some time and do an episode about weeknight meals and the things that we eat regularly and what type of craft beer we would pair with very typical weeknight meals. So to start, we chose Italian. I love Italian.
Me too.
That's my comfort food, honestly.
So good.
So what I chose to go with my Italian meal is a beer by Revelry Brewing. It's called Hotel Rendezvous. It's a Bavarian style wheat beer. This is a brewery out of Charleston, South Carolina. And I chose this wheat beer because it's crisp, it's refreshing, and you can really taste the yeast in this style beer. And for me, if I'm doing Italian, I want the whole shebang.
All the carbs.
Like, bring on the carbs. I want the breadsticks and the pasta. And for me, like, the yeast just pairs, with the yeast, and I think it's great. Typically, this type of beer pairs with really subtle foods, and so like more of light pasta dishes. So maybe not the carbonara, but maybe something with a lighter tomato sauce is where you want to go with this. So with that, let's try the Revelry Brew and see what you think.
Smells good.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh yeah, that's delicious.
Oh, that's like heaven in a glass. This is
Oh, that's really good.
honestly, I think you could drink this with anything. It's just so drinkable.
I feel like you could drink it in the summer. Because you don't feel like a lot of Belgian beers you're just going to drink by the pool, but it's really
This is
it's
light.
like light and crisp. The way you described it is perfect.
Yep, so this is not too heavy because I gotta eat a lot of breadsticks and I gotta eat a lot of
Plenty of
pasta.
room. You got plenty of
And
room.
then you have plenty of room that's not gonna weigh you down.
It's going to wash it down and make more
You know
room.
what? You're welcome. You're welcome for that little tip right there.
That
Get
is
you
good.
an extra breadstick.
It's really good.
Yes.
So good. I could probably drink the rest of this right now. I probably should.
Okay, what do you have?
So I have a slightly different beer. I have a beer from Carolina Brewing, which is in Pittsboro, North Carolina, and this one is an amber ale. So this one is balanced of hops and that maltiness, so it's a little bit heavier. But again, and for me, I don't really go for the light Italian food. I'm the chicken parmesan girl. I want all the noodles and the giant piece of fried chicken on there,
This
and all the
is
tomato sauce.
judgment-free zone.
I mean,
Do your
it's
thing.
literally my favorite. Or some meaty lasagna. Like, I just love it.
Yeah.
And it might be, because my stepdad is Italian, and like growing up, we used to have a lot of that stuff. So anyway, but anyway, the good thing about the amber ale is that it cuts through the acidity and the tomato sauce, and it also pairs well with it and kind of brings out the little bit of sweetness in it that you don't necessarily think about with tomato sauce. So it kind of enhances that flavor a little bit in there. So
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, let's try it. Copper Line Amber Ale. Oh, it smells yummy.
good in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually a little lighter than I thought it'd be.
I love that.
It is good.
This would be a great beer for me anytime.
It's really refreshing.
But I can see that pairing really well with something meaty and yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like we could go like full on Jersey Shore Italian dinner with these beers.
yeah.
That would just
Polly
fit.
D, come on over.
Oh my gosh, yes.
She's obsessed with Polly D.
I am obsessed with Polly D. So that's no, we need to be invited to like the family dinner and we'll bring these beers. Hit us up.
I don't know anything to say to that. She watches it more than I do.